You know what? 80 bucks for a 7-inch McFarlane figure is ridiculous. But that's the world we live in. Let's talk about it.
And no Chinese food!
You know, I wasn't sure exactly how to start this video, but we'll start it like this. What's going on YouTube? I'm Big Rob. We're talking action figures. So, Todd McFarlane has the license for DC superhero figures, at least through this year, and then Mattel's going to get it, and who knows what'll happen. But for some strange reason, Todd has made about 47,322 different Batman figures. Look, I love Batman too. I love Batman. He's awesome. He is the best. But for some reason, out of all those Batman figures, there's only been like, I don't know, 6 Wonder Woman figures. And of those 6, and you know what, I'm making these numbers up in case y'all didn't know. Of these Wonder Woman figures, half of them you can't even find. They never even hit the store shelves that I know of. I did get the heavy metal, I don't know what it was called. But anyway, I did get that one. It's not horrible, but it's not a Wonder Woman figure either. It's a cool looking figure. It's got a big giant sword, but it's not a Wonder Woman figure, right? So I was at GameStop a few months ago, and I happened upon, well, I'll show you. This is a DC Multiverse and Monsterverse collaboration, Wonder Woman versus Godzilla. The whole line is Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. There's Wonder Woman versus Godzilla with the blue spikes. There's a Superman versus Godzilla, and then a Batman versus King Kong. They come with the 7-inch figure, and then they come with a bigger monster figure, and then they come with a small, like, I guess 3-inch figure of the hero to kind of scale with the monster. All right, so here's something. There's a whole bunch of Wonder Woman fans. Tons of Wonder Woman fans. There's a whole bunch of Godzilla fans. Tons of Godzilla fans. But you know what there's not? There's not a ton of Godzilla and Wonder Woman fans that want to spend 80 bucks. So you have either 80 bucks for a, I don't know, 11-inch Godzilla figure, or you have 80 bucks for a 7-inch Wonder Woman figure. Full disclosure, I did not pay $80 for that. I had gift cards for GameStop and my Pro Rewards and stuff. I think I paid like $23. $23, that's an excellent deal actually nowadays, because what, 30 bucks is MSRP anymore. Anyway, I don't know how the Monsterverse versus DC came about. I love Monsterverse, I love DC, but I don't need a Godzilla figure in my life. And again, going back to these 11 Wonder Woman figures that's been made, it's been impossible to find one. Or you know, you can find them, but the ones that I see are like I said, like the metal one that's not a really great Wonder Woman figure. This is actually a really nice Wonder Woman figure, it looks like. So we'll take a look at it. All right, got the window package, got the side, got the other side. I don't know if it's coming through on the video because it is sunny as all get out, but you got Wonder Woman on this side, Godzilla on that side, and on the back you've got some really nice art. I'm not saying it's not a great box. I'm not saying it's not a great set. I'm saying that I don't want to spend $80 on a Wonder Woman figure, but I do want a Wonder Woman figure for my collection. Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, the DC Trinity. I want the Trinity, but it's almost impossible to find a good Wonder Woman. I realize I'm harping on this a lot. I will stop now. Let's look at the figure. Let's take a look. See what we got. I did already slice the tape on this. I don't know how much of a pain this is going to be to unbox out here, but let's see. Alright, so Got a little tape holding the two sections together here. All right, I'm gonna take this part and set it to the side. That's the part I'm interested in, so we're gonna save that, all right? So all the Todd stuff comes with a trading card. Thanks, Todd, because I pretty much got out of trading cards. Now I got to figure out somewhere to put all these. Currently, they're just randomly located on my shelves. Should probably get a binder at some point. Nice figure stand with the DC logo. This I love. This I love. Hasbro, if you guys could start doing this with, you know, more than just the retro classifieds, you can do it with all of them and all the legends. I wouldn't be quite as angry about a $30 MSRP. Anyway. All right, let's take a look. Oh, he is actually in there. All right. Un momento. Just talk amongst yourselves while I'm grabbing a knife. Because he is locked in there. Don't want that bad boy getting anywhere. All right, so this is Godzilla. So the jaw moves a little bit. That's all the way open. That's all the way closed. It doesn't close all the way. The head is on a twist. The arms basically just up and down. I think. I don't know, they're hard to move. I really don't want to break this. Even though no, yeah, I think it's literally just up and down. The legs. Oh. This may not be a great review for you guys. So, well, look at that. Again, I'm hoping you can see this. I'll check it in post. And if I have to upload photos, I will. But it's not even really connected all that well, the leg to the body. That's ridiculous. Tail. Let me grab the tail real quick. So the tail does have a wire in it a little bit, so it will somewhat stay in position. I don't know. I'm not going to put it in. It just clips in, but I'm not going to put it in because I don't want to keep this out on display anywhere. I don't have anywhere to display it. I'll put it back in the box. But, I mean, he looks kind of cool, you know, for a giant lizard that's trying to destroy Tokyo. And I like Godzilla. Movies are great. Set him back down right there. Pick up my trash. Now let's get to what I came here for. Well, actually, let's look at the small one first. This is a 3-inch. Kind of reminds me of the, what was the dudes with the magnets in their boots? Starcom. Man, those things are awesome. I still got a couple of the figures. I don't know where any of the vehicles are, but that was a really great line. If you've never seen Starcom, they were awesome. They were motorized. The dudes had magnets in their feet. They were like space aliens and humans. Anyway, total sidetrack. My bad. All right, so it's not a bad looking figure. Its arms go up and down, legs go up and down, waist swivels. The head probably swivels, but the hair kind of keeps it from going too far. Paint, I say, is pretty good for such a small figure. On the face, it's pretty good. The legs, not as much. You can see where you still got some flesh tone right there on either side. or maybe you can. Again, if I have to upload pictures, I will. So it's okay. It's okay, and it is scaled for Godzilla, so I guess that's cool. Again, that ain't why I bought this, and I didn't need them, and I didn't want them, but it is what it is. All right, now let me get Diana out real quick here. Get a golden lasso here. It is. Let's see if I can make like a wire one or something, because this is literally just it looks like gold sparkly craft string like you'd buy at Walmart to wrap Christmas presents in. Like they just put a length of it in there and say, kiss our butts, give us $80. So I felt like that could have been wire, you know. Whatever. This whole review has been negative so far, just about, and I apologize for that. It was not my intention. It was actually a really cool Godzilla figure, actually a pretty cool little 3-inch figure. I just didn't want them. They're not what I wanted. It's not what I was here for. All right, so let's check out Diana herself, the Princess Themyscira. So I'm fixing to show it to you. Don't worry about it. Face paint, top notch. Actually, the paint all the way around looks pretty great. There's some slight imperfections back there, but I mean, that's on her back. I'm not gonna be freaking out about it. So get that focused. That's pretty good paint. I like how shiny the boots are. Look, I'm a redneck. I love shiny stuff. Glitter. Anyway, sorry, sidetracked. So, do we have pinless joints? No. We have pins, arms and legs. But we do have butterflies for the chest, or not for the chest, but for the upper arms. It flex a little bit. You know, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. That part's cool. We've got toes. Wow, that really goes up. Anyway, ankles are on a big time on a ball, so you got a lot of flexibility there. It's kind of neat. I hadn't bought a lot of McFarlane figures lately, so maybe that's pretty normal for his female figures. I don't really know. You know, got the hip. I don't know. There's a lot of separation right there, but again, it's going to stand on the shelf like that, so you're not going to see it. The front side doesn't really have that bad of separation, so I'm not mad about that really. Overall, I mean, it's a really great looking figure. Because of her hair, you don't really get a lot of head movement. It is what it is, you know. You got to have the long hair with Wonder Woman. So, you know, all in all, it's still a really great figure. I'm not mad at the figure at all. I like the figure. It's really pretty. I'm glad I got it. I'm gonna add it to the collection. And I'll do some poses and post it and put it somewhere around the end here. I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad I finally got a good Wonder Woman figure. I may try and figure out another way to get that lasso. I don't know yet. These ankles are really loose. That might be an issue. We'll find out. Oh, there we go. I know it's a terrible angle, but she does stand after, you know, just a second or two, so that's not bad. So anyway, overall, I'm glad I got it. I know I just talked terrible about Todd the whole time and McFarlane in general, but it was mainly because I didn't want to pay $80. And then if I want the Superman, he comes with another Godzilla for another $80, and I think the Batman's $70 with King Kong because he don't have a tail, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I got a Wonder Woman for the collection now. I'm happy about that. It's a good looking figure. It's not perfect figure, but they never are. I'm happy with what I got. I don't do out of 5 or out of 10 ratings. I just tell you I'm happy with the figure. If you enjoy this content, drop a line, let me know. Did you think it, even at 20 bucks, I overpaid? Would you pay 80 bucks for this? Have you paid 80 bucks for this? What's your thoughts on it? Let me know. Give me some information in the comments. If you want to see more content like this, I don't buy a ton of toys anymore, but I'll be glad to talk about them if I do. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Check out my boys Hassel and Monster over at the Nerdy Man Room Show and the Stay Weird Network. We'll talk to you next time.